10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
4,
3, 2,
1.
0.
What's up, Dash League? Your boy RaederGator's here, casting the AESR vs PHNX match. We got Warnurse in the booth. What's going on, Warnurse?
Hey, not too much. I am here. We got a very exciting matchup coming up between Acer and Phoenix. I see very strong lineups on both sides, and it looks like we are just been joined by Laz.
I may
How's it
or may
going,
not have the
Laz?
wrong audio source. I do not know yet.
We can hear you.
Okay, then. I'll assume I'm right until I'm proven otherwise.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. I assume the game hasn't started yet.
No,
Not yet.
I started
just
showing
went-
up. I started showing up fashionably late to these casts because it takes at least a minute for them to start most of the time.
Actually, depending on when they're supposed to start, we can actually get lineups right now because everyone is actually in.
Whoa! This might be a first for Dash League. 2 teams that are on time and bring 5?
Yeah. Who wants to
Whoa.
go through them? I know. This is crazy. They're ready for each other. I'll let y'all take it over.
Oh, okay. So on
I gotta
Acer's
get
side,
the Give me a second.
over here
Go
on
ahead and
Acer,
start. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you twice. Go ahead.
over here on Acer's lineup, we have Ivy, Aaron, Shout, Cream, and Spud. On Phoenix, they're bringing .com, Humbles, AJ Blackghoul, Bread, and A Brackers. A couple of really strong lineups on both teams. It's going to be a very, very fun and interesting match to watch. I don't know if Raider, if you've got the polls already up and going, but I'd like to see what the chat has to say on who's going to take this match,
Yes.
at least on the payload.
I will bring that right up for you. Let me get out of this screen. Alright, let me pull the poll up and I'll put one in.
Just make sure to close the poll before the game starts.
Yes.
I've seen people leave the poll on like the whole game and like it goes from like 70-30 to like 90-10 when one team gets checkpoint.
That changed things very quickly, I would imagine. Since people second guessing their guess after they've been proven. And it looks like Phoenix is going to be starting up on blue side on this payload in Canyon. And we'll have Acer.
I'm going to do a different poll. I want to see if anyone has this prediction on who's going to get pre-checked.
You should have put an option for both.
Pre-check.
That's true. I'm going to put another one in. I'll actually have to wait till that
put
one.
a-
It's whatever.
Have a poll with 4. One wins over the other, and then another poll, or just also included in there. One team wins by so much they pre-check the other team. You could even do a 5th. Both teams pre-check each other, because this is the map that is the hardest to get through checkpoint.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes.
common for teams to neither of them to get checkpoint.
And I always say this in every cast. Let us know if audio and all that good stuff is working correctly with the stream.
And even if there's any issues, it's their problem, not ours.
Yes, well, kind of. So this is a Dasher tier matchup, and we got maps. Let's bring the maps up. Here we go. Canyon, Waterway, and if we come down to a tiebreaker, there's a stadium. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much it. I think that lays out the ground rules. What you guys got?
I'm just interested to see this match. I remember at the beginning of season, everybody was very behind Acer's back as being one of the powerhouses of the teams, but they've had some recent drops that may be changing a lot of opinions out there, and I think that this is going to be a very fun matchup with that.
They've also had some recent ads, so it could be a net positive with the players who are out there.
That's true as well, but also new ads has to build chemistry with teams, where the old roster, they formed that team very early in the off season and had plenty of time to get to know each other and learn how each other's play style works. But either way, both teams, I have a lot of people that I really enjoy playing with on both sides, so it's really hard for me to choose which team I would like to see win.
So who do you got for this Canyon, Warnurse?
Who do I think is going to win on this Canyon? I'm honestly and truthfully, I think Phoenix has a really decent chance of potentially taking AESR on this one.
I think it'll be close, but I'm gonna have to.
It's going to be very close. I can see that too. It's a very close on both sides. Like there's some very strong players over there on AESR. They've been playing with a lot of the longer than some of the players that's on PHNX currently. But PHNX has had most of these people for a good little while, and they've started working pretty good with each other. And with .com's kill powers up there pretty high, but I know Cream is also a very, very strong player that AESR brought to the table. And Ivy and Shout, if I remember correctly, are brothers, and I'm sure that they've played quite a bit together, so that's may come in handy as well.
Oh, for sure. Oh, they are both playing. That's cute.
Dang. I lost the
Shout-
dang drone.
Hopefully it doesn't mess with
There
their
it
connection.
goes.
Just totally eat
No,
each
they're
other's
they're
bandwidth.
taking it.
All right. So I don't know what we're waiting for, but we are waiting for this game to start. It happen
Yeah.
any moment. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
See, if I complain about it, it'll happen. You just gotta manifest it.
Yeah.
Prepare to start.
All right, looks like we're going to get to see some of AESR's rollout, starting out with Ivy.
Walking the
Across
flank.
the rail. There we go.
So what do you think of SMGs for this pre-checkpoint on red side?
I think this is a big map of SMGs. There's like, what, 4 pickups, like right there at spawn almost. It's very easy to get SMGs up. But the biggest advantage on red side is all the resources are after that chaos room in red's favor. It's very hard for blue to even get any dashes, yet alone health.
This is the only payload where you don't get a dash on blue side pre-check. You gotta
Exactly.
steal it from the enemy team, which makes it very difficult. Also, something understated is you're going uphill the whole time, so you always have they always have a height advantage on you. And crazy shocks by Shao currently on a 4K.
Card is having trouble staying up. It's a lot of pressure on AESR, just slowly doing hit and run tactics, getting in, taking out Cart, and then hopping away at a distance, making PHNX having to try to push them to even get most of these kills.
For sure, and they need to get rid of Shout with these shocks that are ready to come down on Cart. Currently
Yeah,
5
look-
now.
Looked like somebody almost had the opportunity, but maybe they were stuck reloading because they were just staring at him there for a second right above him.
Shout is very good at playing wily with these shocks and playing his life. Currently on a 7K, knowing when to hang back when he's low.
Yeah, I agree with you. They definitely need to get these shocks down if they want to make any kind of big forward pushes, because they're getting to a point where they should be able to double stack at this point, but they're not able
Oh
to get
my
a double
god,
stack.
Shao currently 11-0. Insane. Oh, when he ends with the 14K, finally going down.
Did he kill himself, or does one of them actually get him?
I think .com took him out,
Okay.
but he did get 3 on Cart when he went out, so...
Yeah, he really did. I mean, that brought them down to 4 minutes already, and they're just finally getting up that hill. And
Yeah,
this not
easily
even,
10% behind where they should be. They should be around the bend, which is about the 40% mark.
they're not
Looks like
able to.
Shout like taking all the POV.
He really
It's
is.
just someone else.
Yeah.
And end up on heavy after a while.
There you go,
Oh, never mind.
okay.
.com's gonna take him out for us. Thank you for the POV switch, .com. And yeah, I mean, PHNX really needs to start getting some group ups. They want to get this momentum. Is AESR's using really good of their pickups to keep Cart down, possibly shotguns, SMGs, and shocks and rockets. Oh my.
You know, I don't really see AESR pushing out too far into their territory, so they definitely have a small opportunity to get a group up, but I'm not seeing just one PHNX player pop up at the card at one time either. Like, there's miniature group ups going on. They're just not able to get very strong pushes with them. That's just part of this map, is the advantage is so strongly into red side that it's hard to break a hold once it's there.
For sure, and that's why normally on this map you need to ignore Cart a little bit to try and take out some of those heavies that are stopping the Cart. And since Phoenix is more or less just dogpile on the card, it does give them some micro pushes, but they're not getting any like big movements, which has been really slowing them down.
Yeah, and then they finally get a small break, and then the Rockets get them right there.
Yeah.
It's one of those, this makes you wonder, is like whenever they design this map and the placement of resources, like, was it intentional or is this just 100%?
Cream actually shot his own player. That's funny.
Yeah, someone's gonna give them a little bit of a wake-up call. But, you know, this game was originally designed to be an arcade game, so I don't think it was like designed with the most competitive balance in mind.
I didn't know that. That's actually very interesting.
Yeah, have you ever seen those VR like arcade game or like arcade like just in general like a mall?
I have.
It was kind of meant to be one of those games where like you go in and play it with like friends and like in a mall or whatever, and it kind of developed this competitive scene just from players having passion for the game.
I mean, it's still one of my favorite VR games that's out there. I to say one of them, it is still my favorite VR game out there. Don't get me wrong, I like to take small breaks even from it, but it's hard to find another fast-paced, smooth shooter. The only thing is sometimes the servers just can be a little bit much.
Yeah, it feels like it's like a new milsim is released every 3 months and then there's nothing.
I mean, it's been out for what, 4 years now? 5?
Approaching 5. The alpha came out in early 2020.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think Blue might be slowly finally getting a little bit of a break on Acer, but
Yeah, they got 1 minute left.
just
though.
lost it. A lot can happen in a minute. I have seen insane last-minute pushes on this map, though it's very unlikely, but it's definitely doable.
Well, I mean, they just need to get rid of these heavy depths. Shep only has
That
3
rocket.
depths. Yeah, he has 3 depths right now, which is insane.
Oh yeah, that is amazing. Good call, lads. I didn't even notice that. Wow.
And see, Shep finally went down and they actually got a lot of movement out of that. Some good shock work, but the card isn't moving, so back to a whole lot of it. Never mind, Humble's going to follow up. They could get checkpoint if they have an insane overtime right now, which I have seen before.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Looks like Acer's having a little bit of a hard time getting that solid hold that they had.
1.
Yeah.
Oh, he's behind
overtime.
him.
Oh, yeah, you can still trigger overtime if you're not on cart. You can hide next to it.
As long as you're touching the cart.
As long as you're touching it, or even if you're like right next to it. But it seems like Phoenix figured out what they needed to do to get checkpoint. They just figured it out a little bit too late.
I agree with that. But the other thing was, is it was whenever they took down both of those heavies that they were able to get that. So I imagine it was just very difficult for them to get those heavies back up because one of them had shocks, and then it's hard to get shocks up again once you lose those. And then the other was the rockets.
Right.
Because the only other shocks is in that backside of the second check after the second
Right.
checkpoint.
And at a high level, you really don't want to waste time going and grabbing pickups like that out of the way.
Not at all.
Go.
But Phoenix is definitely not out of this. Still a very doable pre-check for them. 48% is still actually pretty good for this map.
It's like we got some heavy still up on over there on the Acer side.
Oh, nice
kill,
Humbles.
Incredible pre-fire by Humbles. And he's using his
Oh.
rockets in a good way. Oh!
See
I
if we
guess
can
he's
do it
been
again.
Yeah,
practicing.
man, those are the same rockets. So he does have to get his cart. I'm somewhat wrong.
Oh,
He finally gets taken out by Cream.
yeah,
He's
he's
just having a
playing
little bit of better opener.
very close up and personal with those rockets there for a little while. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's really hard not to shoot yourself in the feet. This is some pretty good time, and Ace was making a good job of double stacking because I know the players can come up and win that 3v5.
And they're pushing up already, trying to make sure that they get control of that Mars room or med room area, making it a little bit more difficult for Phoenix to even get a strong push up to contest cart.
You know that people used to call that shoe room? I've never seen the shoe in it. Does it like look at all like a shooty?
I mean, I see Red Room, I see Mars Room, I see Red Planet Room, I've heard Med Room, I've never heard Shoe yet.
People used to call it that back during the alphas, but honestly, Phoenix has a pretty good hold on Acer right now.
And I've heard Shape Room as well.
Oh, I've never heard Shape Room. It's a little bit too abstract for me.
Well, it's got the 3 different shaped doors in there. It's the only part of any of the maps where you have a circle door, square door, and a
rhombus, little triangle thing. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you call it
a trapezoid.
Yeah, that's a trapezoid. I need to go back to that.
Because a rhombus, if I remember correctly, has like the weird angles to make some of their that shape.
That cart's a little bit ahead of Phoenix, but not by much though. That's the crazy thing. If they keep a good hold right there, they could be about the same area.
This is that part, but I don't like how Abrac, like, he's making it work, but he was just out in the open like a lot, and it's just insane that he wasn't able to be taken out.
Yeah, he just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Ooh, great 2K by Baron, seeing that by Ghoul. And we finally see those rockets in the background, and Acer's doing a really good job of chasing those rockets. Just saw one try to get it. Oh, the cart's still moving.
Yeah, they're getting small pushes in there. It's not even like micro pushes. Like, they're reasonable pushes for every time that somebody's getting over to that area.
Right. Phoenix really needs to be fighting on cart when they get on cart to stop those micro pushes.
And we see that Phoenix, Acer just took control of that little med room right there. So, and they still have people behind them. It's going to make it very hard for Phoenix to make any kind of hold on them at this point. Right, the card is still down, so it really doesn't matter if they have controlled anything. There's this weird fight back in red spawn between the Rockets and the great round by Humble. Takes him out. But he was able to distract Rockets long enough for somebody to hop on cart.
Oh, and for Baron to get the follow-up kill. Only 1% left.
We need to see some Phoenix players trying to take these sight lines right where they are now.
Right. You can see they finally get taken out, and this might be it for Phoenix if they can't get a good hold here, especially when .com runs to the front of the cart. This is not what you need at this time.
No, it's very, very close right now.
I know. It's not that close. I mean, there's still 2 minutes, and they only got, what?
Well, for Acer to win.
Well, they're also playing for that bonus point, so...
Yeah, there's going to be the bonus point as well, but they've pretty much taken the map at this point. I can't see the front of the cart to see exactly where the windshield is on it.
No, but... I think they...
No, it's actually, it's still a little bit out from the goal line. Very, very little. They need 2 touches.
Oh, now they got it for sure. Now they got it for sure. Just got a little bit of movement there at 49. But Phoenix is still going to fight to play the pre-checkpoint. Unless they want to get some more kills or something. I don't know. But they actually really cleaned up the defense towards the end. It's just a little bit too late.
It's still definitely... They definitely can still get pre-checked, though.
Yeah, like you still got a minute. Yeah.
When I like to move the player on card to take any stragglers that are coming in. Like Baron over here, who immediately gets pulls to the face.
And then also just preventing any micro pushes.
Oh, but that would have been the perfect time to hop on the card.
They brought that.
Oh, shots are here. Ooh, great headshot by Humbles. Only 30 seconds left. Will they prevent this checkpoint?
Calling targets are easy.
If you're Acer, you really need to group up here. This blitzing, just constant blitzing on a card has not been working for at least a minute.
I think that they're trying, but they're being met. Like, Phoenix is being a lot more aggressive at this point of the map. They're not allowing any kind of potential group ups. They're pushing up a lot more.
There could be a group up right here, though.
We got 5 seconds to make it happen. Only 3 Acer players up. 2. They might not get the overtime. And yeah, that's a double pre-check.
And only about a point different. I mean, percent difference. 2% difference.
Want to go ahead and read us off the scores, Warnurse?
Yeah, I gotcha. So we have top killer on Phoenix side being .com with 47 with 50 deaths, a score of 60-29. And then top killing over there on Acer side is going to actually go to Aaron with 5,556 points. And you see Shout got a lot of deaths on that second part of the map, but we got Brad with 32-43, Ajax Black Gold 40-44, Humbles 34-31, Brackers 24-43. On the rest on Acers going to be Cream 47-36, IAV 42-34. We lost a player, and then Shout 32-30. I did not get to read Spuds out. And then Shout
It be
out
what
I
it
thought we
be.
were staying on the same server, right? Oh, there's already
Yeah, but there's
Flash and
they're
sugar.
already they're already in already.
Yeah, I know. That's the other thing about them.
I think
picking up
Acer
that
should make it
little
to Dutch.
section.
They're bringing in Flash and Sugar for the Waterway.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who do you got for this Waterway?
I think Acer's going to take the Waterway. I was thinking
Really?
Phoenix's teamwork would be the thing that was... Yeah, I think so. I guess the biggest thing that did help the other team out was the shocks from Shout, but even on Waterway, shocks can be very deadly.
I personally think .com is the best Waterway player in the game, so I'd have to give the edge to Phoenix for this map. I think they'll take it.
Okay.
And I just ended the poll. That was my bad. But it was actually a pretty even poll right there too.
Yeah, but you can... Oh, actually, Phoenix won the poll for Canyon. Oh, it's for Phoenix being pre-checked. I guess both sides are right in the end. Ever see a poll where both sides are right?
There we go.
So on the Acer side, they're bringing in Sugar, and I believe that was Flash. And Flash they actually picked up only a couple days ago.
Oh.
Yes, they got Flash, and he's a good pistol sniper.
Okay, I'm gonna change my mind.
Yeah.
I think Phoenix definitely will take this now. Yes. It's still gonna be a good match, but yes, I didn't realize. Yes, Flash and Sugar's also a very strong player as well, but with Flash and .com on that same team, that's some overwhelming power.
Well, Flash is on Acer.
Oh, Flash is on Acer. No, I 100% Acer thinks. I think Acer's gonna take this. Okay,
So
I thought I had
Acer
read it
then.
right, but I thought you had said that they were on Phoenix for a second. I was like, wait, what?
Get in the game
must have
order.
read it
Come
wrong.
on, man.
I was, and then I got confused. Y'all said something. I don't know what I thought I heard, but it wasn't what I actually heard. Okay.
You having that word salad, huh?
No, 100% Acer. I am going with Acer.
Okay. Confident.
And I say it on my
Flash,
cast.
Sugar, and then you have Ivy and Shout and Cream. That's a very tough lineup.
Oh, bone kisses, Sugar. And Warnurse, I do like to bring this up since you're a part of this as well. 3v3 League starts Monday. So
Yes.
if you are
We're going to
new
be
at
kicking
this
off
game-
the 3v3 season this starting Monday. Will be so if you're not familiar with 3v3 is, it's kind of like a pre-league tournament that we host. It's to bring lots of new players in and kind of show them the ropes so that they'll have an idea on if they want to do 5v5, and if they do decide they want to do 5v5, they're going to have a little bit of experience going into it, so they're not getting super overwhelmed with some of the terms and the competitive gameplay and being at getting to practices on time and knowing how structures of the league go, such as setting up matches and getting into these matches, what to expect. Because if you go and play your very first game in Dash League, it can be pretty nerve-wracking if you've never done any competitive play before. So it's to help kind of take that edge off. And there's a lot of really good coaches on there. I believe there's one newer team coming up as well. So we're going to be seeing, I think, a very strong season. I know last season was kind of our very first season. I think we only ended up with like 6 different teams at the end of it. And this one we're looking closer to like 10. I'd have to pull it up. I don't even. I remember there was a whole bunch of teams on that 3v3 server.
Yeah, and Raider, you want to put up a pool for the Waterway?
Yes, I already did. And hopefully
Oh, I didn't
people are
see it.
looking
My
at
bad.
it.
Looks like we're hopping into the Waterway.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Red takes A.
Oh, they know the .com rollout and immediately posted him with bullets.
Blue
The Reef
takes
Phoenix
A.
players down is not looking good for Phoenix. Yeah, that's the team. Oh, countdown for Acer.
Oh, Humbles missed the button. No.
That was 30-second point, maybe?
Quick.
Yep.
Match starts in 3, 2,
.com did fly up through those rails and dodge that death very quickly, though. I would have to say that was impressive on how fast he responded to hopping up to the sub B to get out of that line of fire.
countered. Red
For sure, but
takes
.com. Oh, countdown for Phoenix. Immediately reversal.
Blue takes B.
So it looks like
Yeah.
Poll says the Acer for 50 looks like 56%. So it's pretty even since with the payload as well.
Red takes C.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the
both
same.
two very high-level teams. I'm not surprised.
Red
Another countdown for
team
Phoenix.
is
Only 2
countered.
players up. Oh, and also Phoenix subbed in
Red
Zaya
team
for
countered.
Records.
Oh, they sure did. I seen Zay up there, but I couldn't remember who she went in for. I was like, who did she?
She loves to push those buttons, so it's like her favorite thing.
Dark Moon, I guess, is just now seeing what the lobby looks like now. He hasn't been on since the update, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Countered.
Another countdown for Phoenix. It looks like it's going to be in Phoenix's favor for a while now. As it looks like they kind of just got roughed up in that opener, but when the game goes on a little bit longer, they tend to get a bit more of an edge. Ooh, nasty
Oh, look
headshot
at
from
this.
Humbles. Oh, this is the dash and dive. Another countdown for Phoenix. They get stopped.
Phoenix only has 2 players up right now, though, so if Acer's able to get any kind of push.
Both of those players were in their base.
Yeah, they didn't even notice
B.
until it was too late.
Blue takes B.
Great aggression from Baron here, trying to find a dash.
Red takes
Could lead to a
C.
countdown if he goes up against the button. He's trying to win the 1v2 and gets picked off for it.
Red
Yeah.
team scores.
Oh,
really
Phoenix got a
important.
countdown. Oh,
They've gotten a couple so far. I would say after this first point, it's actually been Phoenix's favor. Oh, countdown from Acer.
Blue team scores
Go with the counter.
in 3.
Another countdown.
Countered.
Is that going to be it? No, .com counters again.
They
Only
only got
3
3
up.
players up, 2 players.
Oh, they counter at B, and this is going to be the end of Acer's hold on their base. Never mind, only 2 up again.
Countered.
Another countdown counter by Zaya.
Blue countered.
Another countdown from Acer.
Blue countered.
Okay.
Blue takes B.
Damn,
They got a couple of buttons.
this is a really nice recovery by Phoenix. Oh,
it is not there. Dang it.
You talk about the video.
Minimap wasn't even there. Dang
it was
it.
just fun to watch it like float around the screen for a bit.
I was gonna say, it's like, usually I kind of look at the minimap so I can kind of see where everybody is, but it's,
Yeah, it wants to work
not been
whenever
there.
it wants
Oh, another
to.
countdown from Acer. Only Ghoul gets the countdown or the counter.
Scores in
Another countdown for Acer. They need to be holding this button.
team
They do.
Finally see
There's
the
only
shots.
2 players up.
Only
We got a
2
button
up.
hold.
countered.
It does not matter. Ghoul will counter again.
They got it.
In 3.
Only 2 players up. Are we going to see a countdown?
1.
Oh, it's a team
Oh,
wide.
that's another
that's
point.
point 2-0.
Ooh.
All right. Is there anything you think Phoenix can change to bring this game around?
Match starts
Ah,
in 3.
I think they need to push people out to be a little bit better, but it's hard because they're being met with 2 or 3 Acer players in their base at any time. I don't think, and it's really hard for me to see where everybody is, you know, at any given time too. We do see that there's a couple of Phoenix players pushing out from B right now over, but they completely bypass Sugar in the process.
Blue takes B.
Right. Okay.
Red takes B.
Oh, nice.
We are starting to see some Phoenix in their base, and they still have strong control of B, it looks like. There is a little bit of fighting going on in their base, so there must be at least one of Acer's players over there, and there's about to be 3, it looks like, actually now, once the flash gets over.
Yeah, but there's tons of killing going on from the Phoenix side. Only 2 Acer players up right now.
Red takes B. Red takes B.
Actually, looking at the maps.
Oh, good job on Trigger.
Flash looking at
Oh.
their base.
Blue takes B.
Ooh, great kill by .com. They need to get the dash and go to their base.
Oh
Damn,
my God, I love that dash
Dashing right there.
That's why he's the best at Waterway. Some insane routes.
Only one up. Oh, AJ with the save.
Blue team scores in 3.
The whole team up.
Red takes A. Blue team scores in
Only 2 up.
3.
Humble as bread. Will they make it happen?
Countered.
Oh
Ooh.
my
How about
gosh.
the counter? We're gonna get another countdown, most likely soon. Actually, all of AESR is dead except for one player. It would lead to a really strong power counter push from Phoenix. So they have every button but their own.
Scores.
So they get another countdown. Only 2 players up right now. I'm trying to find a dash. Ooh, nasty headshot.
Blue takes A.
Muscle memories on his dash is just impressive.
For sure. And, you know, rail snapping certainly is a help.
Red takes B.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shot him in the butt.
Yeah. Took a few kills though. That's crazy.
Tom has been in their base for a hot minute, currently on a 5K.
We got a countdown
Only
for
one
Phoenix
up.
because of it.
Only
Sugar's
Sugar.
up, hold button.
Oh, we gotta
What?
hold the button. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sugar's in their
man.
base right now.
Team scores.
Counter countdown for AESR. Oh my, what a reversal.
Scores.
Only 2 players up right now. Is that going to be it for Phoenix? No, .com with the counter again. Game is so fast.
There's a
Humble
very
is the only
quick
one
fast
up.
pace on a nice countdown, and that's game.
There she blows.
Dang, bonus
Good job
points.
with both teams.
6.5 minute Waterway. This is like the easiest map, I feel like, to get a complete wipe on it. Laz, do you want to go ahead and read off scores?
Sure. Okay, and we got top fragging for the entire map. Cream who went 25 and 13. And then for the rest of the AESR side, we got Flash who went 20-15, Baron 17-14, Sugar 24-13, and IV 14-17. And then for the Phoenix side, we got .com. .com went 21-20. I have a memory. And then we got Bread who went 16-24, Zaya who went 3-20, but was a very nasty on hitting all those buttons. And then we got Ghoul closing us out with 17 and 18.
Right.
And yeah, that'll be it for us.
Very strong
Yes.
performance from both teams. AESR is here to show that they're still in this, even though that they've had a couple of losses. They picked up that Flash, and who was the other player you said they picked up?
They picked up Flash, and then they picked up Toast, but Toast isn't playing. He's European.
Gotcha. Well,
Well, yeah.
they're still a very strong team, as we can see. They took out Phoenix. Very great match. Do we have any other matches coming up today, Raider?
Yes, we do. We have only one last one, and that is a sprinter tier, and it's IATF against ATX. So that should be a pretty interesting one since ATX did get Last Saint, and ATX has been grinding pretty good. They actually doing pretty good this season, and IATF, I did not watch their stream because no one recorded it, but I heard they're a strong team too, so it could be an interesting match. I'm not sure who's going to be casting it. I don't know if I'm going to be awake or not. We will find out.
But you
Either
may or may
way-
not have another game to watch.
It sounds like that's going to be the last match to conclude the
Cycle
Cycle
3.
2.
Or Cycle 2, yeah, you are correct. And start of Cycle 3 Monday.
Yes. And also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That way we can keep the support for Dash League alive and strong. We are a very tight-knit community that we need to keep trying to expand as much as possible. And every little bit of views, likes, and subscribes that we can get on here is going to help expand our community to others to hopefully bring in more players to League.
Yes.
Ooh.
And like I said, yeah, ATX vs IATF at 11 p.m. Eastern time. That is my time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We always like those. And I do have something else on here. I think it's this one. Yes. These are the stand-ins I actually put on here for people to look at.
These are
For-
updated only to Cycle 1, so
This
the Cycle
is-
2 games that have been played.
Yeah, this
have not
was
been
for
played yet.
Cycle 1. And the reason why I bring this up is because Cycle 2 is going to end after tonight's match, and Monday starts cycle 3, and that's going to be tier showdowns. So that's going to be interesting on who is going to be the teams going against Dasher and Sprinter and Walker.
All right.
Anyways, guys, do you guys have anything else before we call it a night?
I don't think so. I think it was a very fun match. I was really hoping to see a little bit closer Waterway, but it was still a very fun match to watch. Seeing .com shoot around some of these angles that he hits without even trying is just insane and mesmerizing, in my opinion. But
oh yeah, and it could be on the highlights for some of those stuff, especially .com's butt shot right there. That was pretty good. But anyways,
all right. Well, it's been nice chatting with y'all. We will see this last match and then kick off for the next cycle, which should be Abyss and Volcano.
Anything for you, lads, before we call
Nope,
night?
I'm ready.
10-4. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching Dash League. We'll see you guys later on tonight. And thanks for commentating, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem.
Bye now.